Well, punters, welcome to another edition of Chips In Racing. I'm Tony Edzer from chipsinracing.com.au. We're here with Bar TV at the university. They've had a big week with the university games. Got a soccer net behind me, World Cup final coming up, Germany. Great attacking against Brazil the other night. Enough about that. Horses last week wasn't good enough. We got 3 collects out of 5. Wasn't good enough for the punters. Our best each way snuck into a place for Aziz High Lil. Our next best was beating a short half peanut, and our best place bet got us the cash. But our best bet and our best roughie were average. So we're going to bounce back this week. Look, the sun set on the Brisbane Winter Carnival. We head down to Melbourne, headquarters Flemington. My favourite place in the world this week for the finals of the VRC Winter Championship Series. Great initiative by the VRC. This is where the country racing gets its moment in the sun in the city. Every race tomorrow is a final. Some great listed events worth 150,000 plus. Look, our best bet is in the sprint final with Vain Queen. Glenn Boss takes a ride, 56 kilos, a great record down the straight. Undefeated at Flemington, undefeated at 1200, and I expect that to remain intact. Look, the 4 kilo rise is a little bit of a worry, but I think it's the best horse. The Danger's in the race, ready to rip. I think it's weighted out with 60 kilos. Broken needs to reverse its form from 12 months ago. I think the $1.70 is actually a good price. We'll go 20 units to win. If you were smart enough to read my thing last night, you would have got $2. Look, it's short, but I just think she will win. Glenn Boss will have a big day at Flemington. Our best each way is at Flemington in the Banjo Series final over 2,600 metres. Look, I'm going to stick with Sacred Flyer, last up failure, but I felt for Chris Simons. Strict instructions by the stable. Look, do you take off mid-race in a slow sit and sprint? Look, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Forgive run, forgive the jockey, and I think it'll bounce back tomorrow around the $6. It's a hard field. Chris Wallace got its stablemate in. Look, it was a stiff last start. There's some good value in the race, and it's a competitive field, but look, I like a forgive run. I like the quick back up, and I'm going to go Sacred Flyer 6x4. Our next best is in Sydney with Saigon Tea. Look, it was our best bet a couple of weeks ago, and it ran out of ground over the 1,900 metres. It's in a small field tomorrow, over 2,000 metres at Royal Randwick. I think it'll get the right run, and I think it will win. It's down in grade, slightly up in weight, but I think it'll win. Around the $3 is sensational value. We're going to go 5 units by 5 units. Our best roughie is in Sydney, Royal Randwick in Whisperosa. Look, hasn't won since the Magic Millions 18 months ago, but it's a quality horse. If its form is reversed, it should win tomorrow. It's in a new stable after it's left the Darren Smith stables from Newcastle. Gets its chance tomorrow in a weak field. Yeah, race 7 is not one of its best. It's a low benchmark race, and as I said, 18 months ago this horse was putting the writing on the wall for a good career, so if it finds its best, it'll win. It's $26. We're going to go 3 by 7, throw up the stumps, but it will provide the Chinese. Our best place bet is in the last race in Miss Alibi. Barrier 1, 1,000 metres, it's in form. Not the strongest field. I liked its run last start, and I think it's good each way value around the $4, but I can't see it missing a place. We're going to go 0 by 10. In summing, our best bet, Vain Queen in the series sprint final at Flemington. $1.70 is a good price for mine. It's better than bank interest. If you have 20 units on, you nearly cover your day if the rest of them do nothing. Our best each way, we're going to go Sacred Flyer on the forgive run 6 by 4. Our next best, Saigon Tea, looking to redeem itself after failing narrowly last start. We'll go 5 each way, hopefully around the $3. Our best roughie, Whisperosa, throw out the stumps, but look, $26 is fantastic. We'll go 3 by 7, and our best place bet, Miss Alibi, hopefully around the even money, 0 by 10. Don't forget out, beautiful Broadmeadow tomorrow, some fantastic local racing. Anyone for doing Dry July? Look, I was that desperate for a beer through the week. I broke into Energy Australia Stadium and ate the dirt under the grandstand. It was always good to catch up with Mum and Dad for dinner, and Nathan Tinkler was there as well. Finally, happy anniversary to Mum and Dad, 44 years today. Look, Don Bradman, Michael Jordan, Shane Warne would be proud. Dad, you've been batting above your weight for 44 years. Until next week, I'm Tony Edzer from chipsinracing.com.au. Happy punting.